Somebody picking my blueberries.
Hi. Stealing your blueberry. Wait, no, that one's not good.
There's Chip. He's big enough he can reach the top of the trees. We got some nice ones this morning. These are those big ones.
Oh my! Oops!
What?
I got a family of stink bugs.
No, I'll get them out of there.
I got a family of stink bugs.
Stink bugs.
Get out of there. Go stink. There's 3 of them. Go. Go. Get out of here.
All right, let's get these picked up right quick before it gets hot.
I might have to dump the bucket.
Okay, well, hang on. I'll help you. Just a minute. We'll get them out there.
Look at how many we got.
About that. Butter tub almost full.
Just blueberries. Just blueberries. Blueberries. Blueberries.
All right, let's take them in. See what Granny gonna do with them. Got a box. I got a box. I got a box. Now this is from my little brother, Staff Sergeant Reuben. Sent me some beautiful, beautiful red cedar. And look at the heartwood on that. Now cedar will make a good knife handle, done properly. That is just gorgeous. Plus there's enough of this to do some other little projects that I needed some cedar for. Smells very, very good. Now I don't know, I think he just cut this not long ago, cut down a limb or a tree or something that fell. So we're going to let it sit in the box and dry for a while. I'll put it up on the shelf and we'll have some nice material to work with. Thank you, Reuben. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You the man. Rangers lead the way. Alrighty, got something else to show y'all. These came in the shop last week. Very nasty still, but now these are antique, old antique draw knives. At least 60 or 70 years old. They came out of an old barn. And now these are not mine. I'm gonna fix them up and restore them for my friend, and he is willing to sell these if anybody's interested. And if you're into antiques, especially this ancient stuff, now I don't know what brand they are. I haven't cleaned them up yet to see if there's any markings on them. May or may not be. I'm probably gonna have to put make 2 new handles, well, all handles for both of them. Because this one is just gone, but I think I can save the metal caps. This one is gone. That one's actually not in bad shape, but these will be for sale. If anybody's interested, let me know. And like I said, they're not mine. If you'd like to make an offer, make it and I'll pass it on to him. And I will say these are worth something. These are not what you buy today. These are older than my set, is ox head from Germany, German steel. Very good set, and these are way older than mine. So there you go. Get to working on them shortly. Y'all put me to work. I don't have any knife orders. I got plenty to do, but I want to make some knives. Let's go. Let's get the revenue flowing here. Let's add a couple more clips to our video here for today. Now this is Memorial Day weekend. Actually, this is Monday. First I want to say, let's don't forget what this holiday is about. It is not a celebration day. It shouldn't be. It's a very somber day, because without the sacrifices of our military and civilians, we could not barbecue, fish, play in the water, all this kind of stuff, had they not done that. So just remember that. Now, earlier today, we did go over to my son Ricky Jr.'s house, and he actually grilled, and we had some barbecue and had that, but we didn't run around partying and acting like fools and all this. But anyway, my kids were taught from birth what today is, and I hope yours are too. Anyway, early this morning I got out. It was still fairly cool. I had to clean up my little area out here. I'd let it junk up and made a big mess. And not quite done yet. Still got more to do. But I'm going to extend this boat shed probably about 4 feet, maybe 6 feet from where it is now, whatever I got materials for. And I do have a bunch of materials saved up. And the little boat, I got it up off the ground the other day, and getting prepared to do some work on it. Not anytime soon, it'll be a while, but I didn't like it laying there on the dirt like it was. So what I'll do, I'll move that back into position when I get ready to start framing the roof on the little shelter here. I'm not going off the back, just the side, just enough to cover this. And this is going to be a pretty neat little boat, I think. It's got a very deep front end. It may be a little bit tippy, so I have to be careful with that. The only thing I'm going to put in it is I've got the 2 seats for it, and I'm gonna put some kind of rubber mat down for the floor because it is solid. I mean, just nothing but floor between here. That's what you're standing on. You're standing on that thin aluminum. So I put some kind of rubber mat down there in time, and of course sand it up, reseal everything, paint it, and all that neat stuff. So that is a project for later this year. Maybe it'll be in the water by fall, maybe not. Now to power it, I'm going to put a very, very powerful motor on there. I think I'm going to name the boat the Wallace Flash. I've got a 45-pound thrust trolling motor that's going on there, and that's it. That and one battery. I might put 2 trolling motors on there because I've got 2 extras, but we'll see. Anyway, still got a lot of work before we get to that point. There's my little trailer full of junk that I cleaned up around the shop here. Couldn't haul that off because we have a flat tire. It's not just flat, it's rotted. That's those little cheap Harbor Freight tires. Have to fix that. I even got the trailer sitting up on some stands, so I don't have to bend over on the ground to get the wheels off and do the bearings and all that. Other than a good cleanup, I think a bearing pack, a good bearing pack, and it'll probably be okay, because they both spin freely. Now these old buddy bearings here, those will knock right out of there. I think I can save the hubs. I'm not sure yet, I hope. I just gotta see how these are all rusted. I gotta see if I can't get them lug nuts out of there somehow. But if not, the other side's in good shape. This one's set in like a mud hole or something. And ironically, this one still has air in it, and that one don't. But anyway, we'll work on that a little bit along. Of course, needs a good cleanup. Everything else pretty good shape. The winch is, I soaked this down with Master Blaster for a week and it still won't move. So that's going to have to be replaced, which I have another one. I already have it, so that'll work for that. And the hitch block is toast. And I have another one of those, a spare, so we'll use that. The only thing with this one is it is welded on. I'll have to cut it off of there, which I have the technology. All right, like I said, there's still plenty of cleanup back here. I mean, a lot. So let's go take a look at the garden. We hadn't done a garden video in a good while. All right, the pea patch. A couple days ago, I got out here with a tiller and tilled in between the rows. I liked to got them too close to where I couldn't do that, but these first 4 or 5 rows are purple hull, pink eye purple hulls. The first 2 rows don't look good at all. I don't know why. Almost like they got some kind of blight. But the rest of them look okay. We're gonna have some peas. Ain't worried about that. And then we get into the Crowder peas. Yeah, well, zipper creams, Crowders, what we always call them. And the lady creams, I got way too close to run the tiller down them. So there's still plenty of grass in between them. And I just did not have the energy to hoe them. But they're looking very, very good. They're bigger than anything else in here, so we should have plenty of those. They should start blooming here within the next week or so. Now, green beans came up and did better than green beans have done for me in years. And the rabbits ate most of them. I came out the back door of the shop one day last week, and I was shocked. I looked out this way, and there was 2 big doe deer. One was eating my pear tree over there, and the other one was in the green bean patch eating what was left. Now, almost 40 years out here on this property, and I've never seen deer on this property. We've seen them on the road here and there, you know, around. Never seen them here. Now, the developers have cleared and cleared and cleared, and they're clearing another several hundred acres not far, just right up the street here to the north. And we're seeing a lot more rabbits. Now we're seeing deer, foxes, which we've always seen the occasional fox. All kinds of birds we've never seen. Hawks. No, I mean hawks looking for something to eat around here. Eagles. Seen several bald eagles. And they are just destroying the habitat. Bears are roaming around again, because they're tearing up their habitat. Nowhere to go. And it bothers me, but what can you do? Nothing. They don't care what us old native folks say. Peppers are not doing well. I need some fertilizer and maybe bring them back some. Tomatoes got some tomatoes, but they're not doing well either. Very, very spindly. Onion patch is full of weeds. What I didn't plant, the other raised beds, jam full of weeds. So, and that is nutsedge. We call it nutgrass. Once that starts, you can't kill it. It takes a commercial type pesticide to kill it, which you can't go buy. You can't get it. And I don't know that I want to use it anyway, but if I garden next year, we'll do something different with all these beds. So there you go. And I've got all the grandkids except one has been over here picking me blueberries last few days. And there's plenty on there to pick. And look at the size of these on these trees this year. Look at that. And y'all know I gotta eat them since I picked them. But these 2 trees have the biggest ones, and the ones way out back have little small ones, which are not ready yet. Look at their size comparison. Remember thumbnail? They're good ones. Everybody's already got them a butter tub or two, and they'll make for another week or so. And when they're gone, they're gone. So there we go, garden update. We're gonna have some peas, and that's good because I like peas. Okay, let's go back in the shop and I'll show you a couple of things I did in there. All right, did some cleaning up and moving around in the shop. I cleaned the shop bridge, which took some doing. Hadn't been cleaned in a couple of years, but it's clean. My little granddaughter opened it to get her a drink because I keep them drinks and stuff in here, soda pops. And she looked at it and said, "Papa, that's disgusting." So I figured I better clean it. Alright, cleaned up the buffing area, which was a mess. Mounted that fan from on the wall in the window, opened the window up, moved the cabinet that was here down yonder so I can get to everything easier. This will be a project very soon, going somewhere else. And I moved my chop saw down about 2 feet or so. And there's a reason for that. That saw is going over here, and I'm going to try to mount it in line with that one. And the lathe will get moved, I think, down there. Or down there. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, see what happens when I don't have any knives to build. I just start moving stuff and doing stuff. Oh, my red toolbox here, I moved down here. I hadn't unloaded it yet. I got some stuff in there I don't need, and some stuff that needs to be somewhere else. All my fasteners and stuff for all these boxes laying around are going in there. Cabinet from down there is moved down here. Same thing with that. Redid, well, I didn't redo it, but I added some of my drills up here on the drill rack. Still got a couple more things to put up there. When I cleaned the corner out down there, I found a light that I forgot I had. And that is a LED something something something. I don't know what it is. It was actually in the house at one time, but now we can plug that in and it lights up the mill really well, the drill press really well, and even put some more light this way. One dark corner in the shop still is over there, but that's not a work area, that's just like a storage area, so that'll be fine. So there we go. That is the happenings around the shop this week. Now, I've got some work coming into the shop in the next week or so. So if you want something before then, let me know. I'm right here at the ready. And I'm really tired of doing all this other work. I want to make some knives. So y'all send me in some orders. Or something. I'm getting bored over here. Sorry there was no fishing video last week, but it rained most of the week and just did not have a chance to go. So maybe this week, we'll see. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. I'm watching some of the bad storms going on up north up that way. Y'all duck and cover. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see y'all next time I see you.